Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday. Welcome to Friday favorites and no flops. We don't have any flops this week, so it's just favorites. Hope you guys all had an amazing week. I have had a good week. I'm going to head up to my parents' house this weekend to hang out with my mom and dad. It'll be really good to see them. They live about 2 hours away from us, so usually when we head up to see them, we spend the night, which is kind of nice. So Stella and I are planning on doing that, and I'm really looking forward to seeing my mom. I think we might try to hit up some antique shops tomorrow. Really looking forward to that because I've really gotten into that. Used to never really have an interest in antique shops, but my mom has kind of started going that route, like just going on the weekends and finding some really amazing things. And so I thought, you know what? I need to start doing that with my mom. So that's what we're going to do. Anyway, I have favorites to share with you guys. I have like a nice like variety of things today, and a lot of them are, well, the vast majority are new to me. So yeah, lots of great new things to mention here. And I'm gonna start off this Friday Faves with a little review of a mirror that I have now been using for a few weeks, and I love this thing. So when I first moved into this room from the other bedroom that I used to film in, I had to think about lighting back here. So I'm using a ring light right now because I'm facing the back of the house here, and it's not great light. So originally I thought I'm gonna buy one of those big like makeup mirrors that has the lights on it, and then I can just turn on those LED lights when I'm filming, and it'll work great as not only a like mirror that I can use to get ready, but then it can also maybe help me with some lighting for when I'm filming. But then I thought I don't want like just a big giant mirror sitting here, because when I use a mirror, I actually like to be quite close to it. Like I like to have the mirror like right in front of my face. That is partially because I am nearsighted, and it just works better for me to like be closer up to any detail work that I'm doing, like mascara. I can't do that from a distance. So, and I do sit at a desk here. So anyway, I nixed that idea and just got the ring light in the meantime, but I was still looking for a mirror that had the little lights on it and that was big enough to be substantial, but also easy enough for me to like maneuver, move out of the way, you know, that kind of stuff. So I had an Amazon seller, and I've told you guys this before. I get so many emails start a YouTube channel. You will start getting emails on the daily from different Amazon sellers that are just trying to send you whatever. Like over 99% of the emails that I get, I just immediately delete. But this one, I thought, I'm actually kind of intrigued by this product. And so this was sent to me from the company via Amazon. The name of this mirror, or the name of the company is, hopefully I don't mispronounce this, Alvarog. I think it's Alvarog. So this is the mirror here. So I'm just gonna hold this up here for a second so that you guys can see the whole thing. So let me tell you what I love about this. First of all, the size is perfect for what I need. Second, the lights are fantastic. This provides such good lighting. In the past, when I was getting ready, sometimes I would turn on my ring light because, like I said, it's pretty dark in here without this light in front of me. Even though I sit in front of a huge like set of windows here, it's still not enough for filming. So it's also really not enough for makeup sometimes. So this thing is fabulous. It has 3 different lighting options, and I'm just gonna hold it up here. Again, you have, there we go. It's bright, right? You can actually adjust the lighting options over here. You can have it go a little bit dimmer, or you can have it on the brightest setting. I prefer to keep it on the brightest setting, but you can choose which light that you prefer. So this is what I would call like the daylight option. There is also a cool toned option, which is this one right here, and then this is the most different, right? Like this is the warm toned option here. I think this thing is genius. I love the fact that I can change the lighting depending on what's happening outside. I love the fact that I can dim this. It's very easy to turn. If I don't need any light at all, I can just turn it off. It came with this really great like magnifying. I think this is 5. It's either 5 or 10 times magnification. I can't remember, but I will be linking this down below. And I love that I can look in there, and if I need to pluck any stray brows, I can easily do that. I love this little tray here at the bottom. So this little thing right here. I normally keep brushes here when I'm doing my makeup, or I will put like my makeup sponge there a lot of times. Just things that I tend to lose track of very easily. It has a nice base on it, so it has like this nice cushion base on it, so it's not gonna like scratch up your surfaces. I just love this thing. I think this is a fantastic mirror, and they gave me a discount code. I don't get anything if you guys decide to purchase this, just so you know. They did send me the mirror for free, but this isn't like an affiliate thing. So you can get this for under $35, and it's really great quality. I have really loved it. Quite honestly, if something happened to this particular mirror, if I dropped it and it broke, by the way, the mirror quality is really, really good. But if I drop this, this is one thing that I would like immediately repurchase. It's perfect for what I'm looking for. The construction is fantastic. You have the option to swivel with this. Like, I mean, it swivels like, I mean, you know, you can do a lot with this. I love the flexibility of it. I love the different features, and it's been working fantastically for me. So this thing, like 2 thumbs up. If you are in the market for a new makeup mirror, or you've thought about getting one of like the big vanity mirrors, I think those are great, but I love the flexibility of this because it's big enough to like get my whole face in there. It gives me the exact amount of lighting that I need. I can angle it whichever way I need to. It's just great. So anyway, I'll put the information for it down below. A big thanks to the company for sending it out, because I've been looking for one of these, but if you go on Amazon, there is a ton of different options, right? This one is good quality. It has been working flawlessly, and I love it. It's exactly what I was looking for. Okay, next, let's talk perfumes. All right, so I picked this up during the recent Sephora sale. I shared my haul this past Monday. If you missed it, I'll link it down below. The lid does not stay on this, by the way. There's no like, I'm gonna lose this lid very quickly. This is the Floral Street Wild Vanilla Orchid. This was a very last minute addition to my cart. I believe Floral Street is kind of new to Sephora. But I've seen this brand all over Instagram and even in ads like over on Facebook as well. So I was kind of intrigued already. And you know how I feel about a good vanilla. This is a really beautiful vanilla, you guys. It is a more like ambery vanilla floral. It is probably what most people would think of more as like a fall and winter type of fragrance. It's a little bit heavier. This would be a beautiful date night fragrance, by the way. I just love the slight kind of spiciness that's in here. And that mixed with the vanilla and that beautiful like orchid floral note. It's just so, so pretty. Now, I only purchased the little travel size so far. I'm trying to, whenever possible, if there's a travel size of a perfume, I purchase that first. But I see myself purchasing the full size of this as soon as I finish it. The wear of this is fantastic as well. It lasts quite well. I mean, I spray this on probably around like 8, 9 in the morning. And then I can still smell it by like 2, 3 in the afternoon. Now, it has definitely faded a fair amount, but it's still noticeable to me when I'm wearing it. So I've just kind of been doing a little spritz to re-up. But that longevity, I think, is pretty decent by my personal standards. And I just love how warm this is. This one is a great fit for my body chemistry. I feel like just anything vanilla based in general tends to do really well on me, and this is no exception here. It's absolutely beautiful. This brand comes out of the UK, and they have lots of different options. If you're not into this vanilla orchid, they also have several other types of fragrances, but the packaging, everything, I just think is so pretty. I love these botanical like prints that they use or images. They're just gorgeous. So big fan. Okay, let's talk a couple of hair things. So I recently picked up the new, this is new from Lanza. By the way, I'll put links for everything down below. I picked this up at Ulta. This is the Lanza Healing Moisture Moi Moi Hair Mask. So I have tried and finished an entire bottle of their Moi Moi heat protectant. Love that. This mask, you guys, is that, look how much I've used of this already. Like, I have been loving this on my hair. First off, obviously it smells like $1,000,000. But this is so hydrating. I have almost been using this as like a conditioner more so than a mask because it feels so good on my hair. It's super hydrating. It doesn't weigh my hair down. It smells incredible. It does a great job of detangling my hair, and it makes it shiny and soft and manageable without making it look heavy or weighed down. I just love it. And it smells like $1,000,000. It has these little beads in here that, let's see if you can see. There are these little blue, can you see these little blue beads there? So those kind of like burst open when you massage this into your hair. And I massage this into my scalp all the way down to the ends. Rinse is super clean, but it just provides like the perfect amount of hydration to my hair. And gray hair, definitely, I found that since transitioning to gray hair, my hair gets a lot drier. So I do use a lot more hydrating products on it. And in terms of like shampoos and conditioners, I usually always go the hydrating route versus volumizing or strengthening lines. I just think that that's a better fit for my hair. This is fabulous. If you haven't tried this, if you're kind of a big fan of Lanza already, I would totally recommend checking this out. I just really like this a lot. It is 6.8 fluid ounces, so it's a good amount of mask. I only take like just like a very small scoop, and then it like for my hair is a lot thinner, finer, so I don't need a ton of product, but a little bit goes a long way, and I just really massage that and it rinses clean. Big fan. Then, this was a recommendation from my trusty friend, Susan Reedy. Susan was talking about the Orbe Dry Texture Spray. This was not originally on my radar when I was putting my Sephora cart together, and then she texted me and was like, hey, you should look at this texturizing spray. And I was like, oh, dang it, Susan. So I popped it in my cart, and I've been using it. I love it. I do. This is one of those sprays that you put in your hair after you've blow dried and you're kind of like in the process of styling it. It gives you more texture to your hair, which is fantastic for people like me who again have like this. It's like baby hair, you guys. And I realize the grass is always greener on the other side, but I hate having hair like this because it takes me so much in terms of product to get it to really look substantial. This really gives me like substantial hair. If I want to, I can definitely get a much more voluminous look than what I have today, but I'm trying something a little bit different. But what I like is it doesn't leave my hair feeling gross or sticky afterwards. There are a lot of texturizing sprays that I've tried that definitely leave like that texture feeling in your hair as well. This doesn't feel like I put in a texturizing product. My hair still feels very clean, but it has a slight grip to it that just feels probably the nicest. Like out of all of like the texture products that I've tried in the past, like this feels really nice. And I do play with my hair throughout the day, so being able to still run my fingers through it is important. And yeah, also it smells really good. The Orbe smell is that's pretty amazing. It definitely smells like fancy lady hair care. Anyway, if you've never tried this, I think they have it available in like a smaller like sample size. I just went ham for the big size because again, it was 20% off anyway, but love that. So let's talk just one skincare item really quickly that I have been using for the last couple weeks that I'm going to be using for a little while longer before I report back, but so far so good. So I thought I'd just pop it in as like a heads up, a review of this is coming. This is the Glow Recipe Strawberry Smooth BHA and AHA Salicylic Serum. This is a clarifying and retexturizing serum. So this product was sent to me as PR from Glow Recipe. This is the first time I've ever gotten anything from them. I don't know how they found my channel because I mean, I've talked about their watermelon sleeping mask in the past, which by the way, I really, really liked. I think that in general, the Glow Recipe brand definitely appeals to me. I really like their packaging. This looks like it looks like a little strawberry, right? It's so cute. But I've been using this. This is a great serum. First of all, it doesn't like dry my skin out in any kind of way. But it really does, like I can tell that it goes into the pores, especially with that BHA that they have in there. BHA is fantastic if you deal with enlarged pores because it can help with sebaceous filaments, kind of keeping those at bay, and also clearing up and preventing blackheads. Now, clearing up blackheads takes a while. It was a process that took a while for me. But once you get rid of them, a BHA can also help prevent new blackheads from forming. So, and then AHAs obviously are great for the surface of the skin, making sure that you are sloughing off those dead skin cells frequently and left with the freshest possible skin possible. Freshest possible skin possible. It's possible, guys. Anyway, so far so good. I really like how this feels on my skin. So I don't know, if you have been kind of on the fence about it, I can tell you that so far I've really enjoyed using this. I've had no adverse effects from it in terms of it making my skin feel any drier or tight or uncomfortable, and it doesn't sting either. Not that I would recommend this for a delicate or sensitive skin type, but if you are normal, combination, or oily, I think this is a great thing to check out. I really do like this so far. All right, eyeshadows this week. I've been doing some warm looks. So yesterday I uploaded another video in my gray hair motivation series and talked a little bit about makeup and gray hair. If you missed that video, I'll link it down below. But the palette that I was playing with for a fair amount this week was this Smashbox Cover Shot Minimalist Eye Palette. And I did a nice warm look. This one's great because it also has some great like neutral shades in here as well. So you can look at it in terms of like you have a quad of warmer shades over here and a quad of like more like neutral cool tones over here. So it's kind of nice if you are trying to decide like which you like better. If you prefer warmer shades on you or if you prefer the more neutrals. I think palettes like this are great because they give you some nice options. They're also really great to travel with because they're small and compact. And they give you different look options. Now granted, it's 2 different looks, but you can also just mix all these together and play around and just do a mix of like a warm and kind of neutral look. So anyway, these Smashbox palettes just in general are some of my faves in my collection. I have multiples of them and this one is really fantastic. If you've never tried it, definitely worth checking out. And now let's talk a little bit about Merit makeup. So Merit reached out to me and asked if I wanted to try some of their makeup products, and what I actually appreciated is that they allowed me to pick the colors and products that I was interested in. So a lot of times when you get PR, it's just like they just send you, you know, whatever, especially when it comes from a makeup company, they send you, you know, whatever colors they think you might like or just what they have available. But they allowed me to select the colors. So I really do appreciate that. So I picked up 3 of their new lipsticks. These are the Signature Lip Lightweight Lipsticks. You guys, this formula is fabulous. If you're in the market for a new lipstick and any of the shades that they have appeal to you, I would highly, highly recommend checking these out. I'll put a link for Merit in the description box down below. The 3 shades that I got are Baby, Slip, and Millennial. I have Slip on my lips right now. It's a really nice kind of rosy brown, very warm. But my favorite for sure is the Baby, which is a gorgeous, just neutral, like mauve. This is so pretty. I'm gonna give you guys a swatch of this bad boy here. It's so pretty. These are really creamy and smooth on the lips. They are buildable. By the way, Merit is cruelty-free. I actually think they're also vegan. So that is a huge thing. They are also in Sephora. So if you wanna see stuff in person, you can find that there. Is this, no, that's Slip. I want to show you guys Millennial. This rose shade is so, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Let's take a look at that swatched as well. Oh, these just feel so nice. So there is Baby, which is the one that I love. And then this is Millennial, which is that beautiful kind of rosy pink. These are so gorgeous, guys. Totally worth checking out if you're in the market for a new lipstick. I just really like the way these feel. Are they the longest lasting lipstick? No, but they're also not intended to be. But I do find that the color wears really well on me. And it's buildable. If you want a really natural look, you just kind of swipe it across your lips. But if you want like a more like lipstick type look, you can certainly do another, it just builds really nicely. So I like that it kind of gives you the options. A lot of lipsticks, you know, first swipe is super heavy and it's tough to sheer them out. But this is just really beautifully buildable, and I like how hydrating the formula is. So these signature lipsticks, big fan. I've also been using this. This is the Merit tinted lip oil. This is in the shade Bel Air. Now you can see I have obviously been using this with lipstick because you've got the lipstick on there, but oh, do I love applying this. This is fantastic to touch your lipstick up with because a lot of times I feel like the color is still there, but you just need to kind of freshen it up. This is fabulous for that because this is really, really hydrating and it just feels so good on the lips. It has like, it doesn't have that thick, heavy lip gloss feel. It's very light, spreads very easily, and again, hydrates the lips and just makes them look so nice and shiny, but not to the point where it's like the type of lip oil that like slides to the corners of your mouth and then you're left with like shiny pools of lip oil. It really does soak into the skin, your lip skin, and it just plumps it and hydrates it really nicely. This isn't like a plump or anything, but I'm talking plumping from just having hydrated, nice hydrated lips. Love that. Now, this is their new, this is actually a tubing mascara. They call this the lengthening mascara, and this is in the shade Perfect Black. I really like this mascara. First of all, it does say that it's lengthening, but I get really good volumizing from this, and I think it's because of the brush. So the brush is one of those like natural bristle brushes. So it's not the plastic bristles, but these guys right here. The formula is nice and thick, but it's not too thick where it's difficult to work with, and it's also not wet where it like transfers. It's kind of the perfect in between. And there isn't like a bunch of mascara that like clumps onto the wand. Like the stopper that they have in here gets off like the perfect amount. And it just allows me, this is all that I have on my lashes today. So they're just perfectly volumized. I can get length. I mean, if I really, you know, play with like pulling this through my lashes and pulling it up, I can get more length. I don't actually need longer lashes. What I prefer is more volumized lashes. So I do like that wiggle at the base and just kind of slowly work up technique. And that builds that volume that I love. And then the lashes are really nicely separated, volumized, lengthened if I want to play with that, but I don't necessarily have to. This is a great mascara. No transfer, no flaking on me, and washes off easily at the end of the night. Doesn't like I don't have to tug at it or anything. It melts with my, like right now I'm using the Wander Beauty cleansing balm. Takes it off very easily, so I love that. And then the one product that I think isn't a necessity for me, I was glad to be able to try it, but I wouldn't use this all over my face personally because I don't love cream products on my oily skin. This is the Merit Perfecting Complexion Stick in the shade Cream. That's the shade that I thought would work best for me. So I have actually been using this to brighten my under eye area right here and also around my nose where I have just a little bit of redness. This is really nice, you guys. This can give you some coverage, and I'll show you here in a second. By the way, this shade Cream is a really good fit for me. So you can use this and build it up quite a bit to get a heavier coverage. But what I've been doing is just kind of putting a little bit of it on the inner corner and then working it in with a makeup sponge. And it's been brightening that inner corner of my eye really nicely. And what I like is it's not like other concealers where you get that creasing or that kind of cakey look. It just really nicely like blends into the skin, and it doesn't accentuate any texture. Like it just does such a good job of setting on the skin. And then I just top it with a little bit of my powder foundation and it stays put all day. It's comfortable. It doesn't age this eye area overall, and it wears really nicely throughout the day. Now this would be a little too heavy for my liking to use anywhere else on my face, but it certainly works around like my nose here. And again, doesn't get cakey, doesn't like rub off easily. It's really nice. If you're someone who likes these complexion stick products, you should check this out. Like if you normally like cream-based products, this is a fantastic formula. I think the color range is pretty decent, and it seems to stay put, at least on my under eyes, pretty much all day long. So I feel like that would bode well for using it over the rest of the face as well. Although, I don't know, with oily skin, whoa, okay, like I just realized how long I've been talking. Time just totally got away from me. Sorry, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up. I think this is great, totally worth checking out. Again, check out the description box down below. There's a link to Merit, and you can also find them at Sephora, like I said, so if you wanna go check them out in store. I believe that the Merit, at least the Merit display at my local Sephora is just an end cap, so if you need to look at the colors or anything in person, you should be able to do that at your local Sephora if they are carrying the line now. So yeah, all right, you guys, thanks for sitting through this long ass video. I know it's long. So I hope you have a beautiful Easter weekend if you celebrate. If you don't, I hope you have a beautiful weekend anyway. I do have some home fragrance stuff pre-recorded for this weekend, so feel free to enjoy that. Otherwise, you guys will see me back here next week. All right, take care, and please subscribe if you're new. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.